The Hunting of Jeonju Mortal South Korean. This story is real life. In November 1997, a young couple, Lee Min-seo and Kim Ji-won, checked into the Jeonju Motel in Jeonju, South Korean, for a weekend getaway. Unbeknownst to them, room 301 carried a dark, cursed past. That night, they heard eerie knocking sound coming from the walls. Min-seo opened the door, but no one was there. The knocks grew louder the next night, and the couple learned from the motel manager that a woman had been brutally murdered in the room years ago, and her killer was never caught. Since then, guests had reported strange occurrences. Undeterred, they stayed another night, but as the night wore on, Jivan saw a horrifying figure in the mirror. A woman's distorted, agonized face. The knocks intensified and the lights went out. Suddenly, a ghostly figure with the hollow eyes and a twisted grin appeared at the foot of their bed. Panic-stricken, they tried to escape, but the door would not open. Only after climbing out the window did they manage to flee, calling the police. But when they returned, room 301 was empty, with no sign of the ghost woman. The couple never spoke of that night again. The Cheongju motel eventually abandoned, and to this day, local whisper about 301, which is said to be cursed. Anyone brave enough to visit claims to hear fake knocking and whispers, but no one has dared to stay the night. The ghost of Queen Mary. The Queen Mary was a luxurious ocean liner turned hotel in Long Beach. California is known for its haunted history. In the 1940s, the ship was used as a troop transport during the World War II. Many soldiers met their deaths aboard, and their restless spirits are said to haunt the vessel. One night, a visitor named Sarah decided to take a tour of the ship. As she explored the dark, airy halls, she felt an inexplicable coolness. Turning a corner, she saw a shadow figure of a man in a sailor's uniform. He stood still, staring at her with hollow eyes. When Sarah asked if he needed help, the figure disappeared into thin air, leaving behind a chilling whisper, "Help me." Sarah was later told that many have seen the ghostly sailor who tragically died in an accident on the ship during the war. His spirit is said to wander the Queen Mary, forever lost between the worlds. The Urai of Okigahara Forest. Okigahara Forest, also known as the Suicide Forest, located at the base of Mount Fuji, is infamous for its dark and tragic history. Many people visit the forest with the intention of ending their lives, but the spirits of those lost are said to remain trapped in the forest, becoming vengeful Urai ghosts. One day, a man named Kenji decided to hike through the Okigahara, wanting to understand the forest's airy reputation. As he ventured deeper, he began to feel an oppressive dread. The trees loomed tall, blocking the sun, and strange sound echoed through the forest. Suddenly, he heard soft, mournful whisper in the distance. Following the voices, Kenji stumbled upon a clearing where the ghost figure of a woman in a tattered kimono stood, her face obscured by her long black hair. She slowly turned to face him, her eyes hollow with grief. As Kenji tried to flee, the woman's voice called out to him, whispering his name. When he looked back, she was gone, but the oppressive weight of her presence lingered. The spirits of Okigahara are said to follow anyone who dares enter, forever binding them to the forest. The Oregon Caves Phantom. Deep in the Siskiyou Mountains of Oregon lies the mysterious Oregon Caves National Monument. The caves are known not only for their stunning rock formations, but also for the ghostly presence of a woman in white. Legend has it that during the early 1900s, a young woman named Emily disappeared after entering the caves to collect minerals. Her body was never found, but her ghost is said to haunt the dark corridors of the caves. Park rangers have reported hearing eerie footsteps and distant whispers in the quiet chambers. One night, a group of hikers ventured into the cave, and as they made their way deeper into the labyrinth, they noticed a figure in a flowing white gown standing at the ends of the passage. When they called out to her, the figure vanished, and the air grew impossibly cool. The hiker quickly fled, but some say they can still hear Emily's mournful cries echoing through the caves.